Chevrolet Subaru. I'm going to go over the 2012 Subaru Impreza 2.0i Premium with you. First thing I'm going to show you is the 2.0 naturally aspirated engine used in the Subaru Impreza. What they use is Subaru uses a horizontally opposed 4-cylinder boxer engine. The boxer means that there's 2 pistons on this side, 2 pistons on that side, pushing against each other. The big advantage to this engine is the horizontally opposed engine gives you a lower center of gravity, gives you a little bit more responsive, tighter steering, and it just gives you an all-around balanced feel for the car. Some of the things with this engine that they did is they switched this to the 2.0 in this 2012 year. They used to run a 2.5, but they tweaked a few things with the 2.0 that they didn't do in the 2.5. First thing they did is they added a top-mounted oil filter. The oil filter here used to be mounted underneath the car. This makes for easy oil changes, really a good time saver. Another thing they did is they switched to a timing chain in the engine versus a timing belt. The timing chain is going to have little maintenance, where a timing belt you have to change at about 110,000 miles. Another thing they did is they switched to synthetic oils. They run a 0-20 synthetic oil in the car. That means it cuts down on your maintenance. The maintenance in the car now is stretched out to 7,500 miles instead of the 3,750 it originally used to be. In the Subaru Impreza, what Subaru does every time a car comes off of the assembly line is they actually have an inspector from each section of the departments in the factory inspecting the car to make sure everything's on tight, sealed, nuts and bolts are put in place. You'll see these little lines and dots all over the car, everywhere around. What those mean is that's somebody from each department tapping it and making sure this is on, there's a spring on, there's a bolt on, there's a cap on, anything like that. Another thing is that they made all the fluid areas to be checked yellow. So they're really user friendly. You can actually go through and see my coolant, my oil, my windshield wiper. Next thing they did with the Subaru Impreza is they added a 16-inch aluminum alloy wheel wrapped in a Yokohama tire. It's an all-season tire meant to take you through snow, dirt, and summer dry. Another thing they did with the Subaru Impreza is they actually took this mirror from mounting it here to mounting it onto the side of the door. Gives you a better visibility through and a better visibility in your back area. Over the previous generation Impreza, the 2012 Impreza Premium actually lengthened the back seat by 2.5 inches. So you get a little bit more passenger room plus a little bit more cargo room. The Impreza 2.0i hatchback model actually comes with this back hatch area that releases with a pressure switch. Brings this up. You also have a tonneau cover or rear compartment cover that pulls back like this. Those are good for just if you want to keep anything out of sight, anything hidden in the back where you've been shopping all day, anything like that. They actually come with a little area down here too for your spare tire. The nice thing about your spare tire, it is a temporary spare, but what they actually have in the spare area is a little tow hook here. There's a port in the back here, right about here, and there's a port in the front where you can actually take this out, insert this in, and actually get pulled out of the ditch by it. I mean, it's a Subaru, you probably won't get stuck, but in the event that you do, there's always this yank you out of the snow back there. Another really nice feature on the 2012 Subaru Impreza is the rear folding seats. What they are is a 60/40 folding seat. You can actually pull this down, comes flat, and now if you would still need to store passengers in the side, you can. Or if you need to store something long in the cargo area, it allows you to do that as well. Another really impressive feature on the 2012 Impreza is the gas mileage. The 2012 Impreza is rated at 27 in town and 36 highway. That's due to the new transmission that's in the 2012 Impreza and the engine pairing. This also comes with the auto-dimming mirror and compass, the body side moldings in blue, and the fog lamp kit. Onto the interior of the 2012 Impreza. The 2012 Impreza actually comes with a 2.0 engine in the CVT transmission. The CVT transmission is a belt and pulley based transmission that's always there to find your best gas mileage. These two buttons here are for the driver and passenger heated seats. The heated seats are part of an all-weather package. The all-weather package comes with the heated cloth seats, heated side mirrors, and heated windshield wiper de-icers. The 2012 Impreza comes with a leather-wrapped steering wheel with tilt and telescoping ability, so you can go up and down or in and out. Another thing with this steering wheel is it has your cruise controls on the right-hand side, has all your audio controls on the left-hand side, and then has your Bluetooth controls. for your cell phone, so you can talk hands-free. Another thing is this plus here and this minus on the left-hand side. That's for your transmission. You can actually throw that CVT transmission into a 6-speed manual mode where you can upshift on the right-hand side with these and downshift on the left-hand side with these. Another nice thing about the 2012 Subaru Impreza is the informational panel. They have the temperature here, your time there, and then your passenger airbag on the right there. There's a little button on the interior of your dash cluster. You can tap and it shows you how many miles until empty, an average mile per gallon for that trip, and trip A has 20 miles on it, an instant readout of what you're getting while you're driving, an estimated time of how long the car's been running, an average mile per hour, and then blank again. The Impreza stereo cluster here hasn't really changed from the 2011 to the 2012. The only real difference you'll see is the added of Bluetooth, the USB and auxiliary port in the center console, and the ridged knobs here to turn fan, heat, and your other different temperature gauges on. Let's not forget the best feature about the Subaru Impreza is the constant all-wheel drive system that continuously runs. A little different from the other all-wheel drive systems because the Subaru Impreza actually runs all 4 wheels pushing power at the same time. Other all-wheel drive systems push either front-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive, and once those other opposite wheels slip, it kicks in the other opposite wheel. Whether you're 18 or 65, the Subaru Impreza is worthy to be in your driveway. Come see me, Stephen Williams, sales and leasing consultant at Kupper Chevrolet Subaru, and we'll put you in one today.